Welcome back to Guidance of Khi. This is Kai, your healer, coach, and tarot reader. Let's hop into some messages for the Libras. Now, Libras, I do want to tell y'all something now. I did read this before, y'all, but soon I get ready to prepare. Listen, all I heard was dragon's blood. Okay, I did use my regular sage. Okay, but then I just was hearing that like I need to open my. I got a pack of dragon blood right here, and I said, so it's given that I don't know what y'all gonna be talking about, but it's clear that maybe you need to ground yourself, you need to remove negative energy, maybe you need to get some incense that's for dragon's blood, and cleanse your energy, cleanse your home, cleanse your inside of your car. Okay, stop letting anybody and everybody in your car, stop dropping everybody off or something like that. What else? Because dragon's blood is about like protection. So I just wanted to tell y'all, yeah, so it helps with it's like a protective shield for like negative energy, and also blocking any negative energies and people that try to send you like the evil eye. So maybe you need to get a bracelet for for negative energy and stuff like that. So yeah, and it also helps you to manifest easier. So I just wanted to let y'all know. So let's see. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, give me clear messages like all interferences. What do the Libras need to know right now? Because the Libras, they had me to do a lot. Well, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. It's like something maybe it's about to be exposed. Maybe that's why I need to cleanse the energy or something. I know it's crazy, but it's made me think about because my mama just came back from work and she was saying how like people be hating on her, and I'm just like, people just be acting weird. You know what I'm trying to say? And I was like, girl, I'm like, girl, I tried to tell you. My mama just so nice to everybody, so maybe that's significant. Okay, maybe you friendly. So let's see what's going on with the Libras, Holy Spirit. Look, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to. Yeah, it could be a lot of people that like you're overdue with cutting their ass the fuck off. Okay, that's how I feel. Okay, it's something about you need to make a move. Like with the full upright, it talks about a new beginning. Okay, in reverse is people don't get no more. Second and third, fourth, fifth chances. No, forget them folks. What's her name? I guess she's a speaker and a motivational speaker. She gives prophetic words, and I don't know why I can't remember her name, but in her video she be saying forget them folks. So maybe that's something that you need to hear. Okay, maybe you need to hear more prophetic words. Okay, instead of listening to your friends, listen to everybody else. Okay, and regardless of it, maybe you watch tarot readings too much, and maybe you need to limit it a little bit more, balance out watching the readings and the prophetics. Okay, because then it's like you're getting both sides because they're kind of different, but they're not different at the same time. But it do focus a lot more like download from like whatever signs that God has given you. With cards, you get this, and you get basically nothing, and you just get the download. With the prophetics, like the Lord will like give you like a sign. You may see a billboard. He'll give you people, places, things, other material things sometimes, and even visions sometimes, or dreams where they prepare that to you. So it's kind of similar to like tarot readings, but it's different. It's something about like you need to listen to some prophetic words more, because I understand that I'm not. I understand that I'm a tarot reader, and I am Christian, and I am spiritual, and I do tie it all together. But it's something about like you need to also listen to prophetic words also, because there can be something that's definitely specific about some type of billboard. It's a billboard that you've seen, you took a picture of. You might need to go to your drafts. Something about a billboard or something, and it has a sign on it, and that's something that you need to know right now at this time. But yeah, they get downloads and you'll get confirmation. So it's something about, you know, that's probably like sometimes the difference when it comes to it right now. A lot of people that do readings, they also get, you know, prophetic words also too. Y'all already know that. But the cards just give us not even the storyline. It just gives you shit that it's an action. That's literally it. It's an action, some type of action, but it doesn't give you the storyline. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I just feel like I need to tell you that you need to also watch prophetic words. Okay. Something about wanting to put you on you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening. So yeah. Okay, let's go. Tell me more with the Libras. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me hit this real quick. Publish. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so something about for you to learn how to trust your intuition. So with prophetic words, you do get like say for example, you may see a billboard, the Lord may give you a download and he may give you different signs to give you confirmation. But that is also all connected to your intuition. You know what I'm trying to say? With readings, it's also based off your intuition for the storyline based off of how accurate it be or whatever your situation. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's something about learning how to trust your intuition. It's something about like he wants you to focus more on like strengthening your intuition. That's what it is. Okay, so that's why you're being told to watch more prophetic words. Okay, so you can strengthen your intuition. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. Okay, that's too much. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands, and then we got the Queen of Wands next to the Queen of Cups. I feel like that you could be I feel like that you've been focusing so much on like getting in the bag or being more creative or like I feel like you've been worried about everything else. Like you'll pay attention to everything else, but you ignore your feelings. So it's kind of like when it comes to like I don't know, like budgeting, planning, or some type of somewhat like growing. Like I see the flower on here. It's something about like blooming. Okay, so it's like it's something where it's like you will focus on like a certain aspect of your life, but when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your intuition, you will just not go towards it or something like that. Okay, you like to yeah, collaboration. Okay, it says to take this. It said to take this three of pentacles, so I'm gonna take it. Tell me more. It's something about like you like to be around people. Okay, you like to be around people. We got the moon at the bottom of the deck, so something will is about to be exposed. So we got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Three of Swords. We got the Eight of Cups. We got this Nine of Swords. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. In the Hierophant. It's something about because we got with the Three of Pentacles, it was sent to, so it's like it's kind of like you're okay with like it's something about like looking forward to collaborate with other people and like focusing on yourself. But I feel like the thing that you try to ignore and walk away from is like identifying like when people hurt your feelings, when you're going through certain type of pain. Okay, you walking away, it's kind of like something about like when you don't like to when you don't. Okay, Holy Spirit, help me communicate this how you want me to communicate. it's something about like wanting to do the work. You have the desire of like wanting to be more abundant. I'm not saying that you're not, but I'm saying like working on yourself. So it's something about like I want to work on myself better. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better me overall as an individual, right? However, you are willing to do everything except for identify the things, person, place, or things, whatever situation that cause some type of pain. You like to walk away from the situation, and when you walk away from the situation, you end up having a lot of anxiety, not being able to sleep, not being able to eat, losing weight, just having a lot of anxiety. And so like it's like kind of like you're kind of being forced where it's like where you can be good in everything else, but you're realizing like more things is being exposed to you for like it's like things that you, it's kind of like you're starting to see that like everybody isn't like good people. Like granted, like you could be a good person, but that doesn't mean that like the people that you see on the everyday basis, everybody, just because you work with them, you go to school with them, okay, they say good morning or whatever, that doesn't mean that they're necessarily good people, is what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like now it's being, your veil is being lifted for you to have that awareness to realize like, damn, people really just wasn't raised how it was, or people are really just, effed up individuals sometimes. You get what I'm trying to say? And so now it's just like, it's something about like you, now that you're starting to see like what's really happening around you, essentially, it's just like I feel like because you walked away from so many things and things is bothering you so much, it's like you're about to be more receptive. You're about to be more receptive to like coaching or going to church or going to therapy. It's something about the fact that you've been through a lot of stuff, people hurt your feelings, and you wouldn't want to identify things. And so since you didn't identify it or call it what it is or have that conversation or just ignore certain things, it's like your spirit is starting to get irritated because now you can't sleep, you got anxiety, you like, why is all this stuff going on? Because you don't want to identify anything, you didn't want to have those conversations, or whatever it may be. You get what I'm trying to say? And so now you're feeling like the only way for me to be able to sleep again and to not worry about no anxiety is that I need to like talk to somebody. I need to, figure out what is the root issue. Okay, that's probably why I kept on hearing like the dragon's blood. Dragon's blood, like I said, it talks about projection, not projection, it talks about protection of the evil eye. Okay, so a lot of people could have been giving you like, the evil eye, sending you negative energy, talking about you behind your back, like, somebody could have took your girl, like whatever it was. People been like being very like spiteful and jealous of you, and now you're finally being aware of it happening because you're just like, what the hell am I doing? But it's just like, yeah, you need to start identifying and speaking on stuff, or just moving a certain type of way or whatever. Okay, and what I was about to say is that you need to do like some root work. Okay, you probably also need to go outside and go, touch some grass too. So I feel like that's what you need to know. So let's see what else. Holy Spirit, we're gonna give you two wisdom cards, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. And right now, if anything do resonate, don't forget to hit the like so I can pick up on your energy, and don't forget to hit follow and subscribe, y'all. Okay. Let's see. So the more that you like it, the more you subscribe it, the more you repost it, okay, then you can let your other friend or get somebody else, have somebody else to get that, that word that they may need, okay? Okay, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, give me clear messages. Okay, clarify this, Holy Spirit. What is, I heard love yourself. It says love yourself. In order to love someone else, you must love yourself. No, it says in order to love someone, you must first love yourself. I'm going to put it back in there, but hey, hush. I'm going to put him out the room. Okay, y'all. Holy Spirit, 2 cards. This is for the Libras. Give me some wisdom. Whoa, that's too many. That's 4. Which one do? I'm going to take the bottom one. So that one said no. I'm going to take the bottom one. What else? That's 2. 1, 2. Ooh, I want 2. At the bottom of the deck, we have responsibility. At the bottom, responsibility. Maturity begins when you can take responsibility for your own actions. Ooh, okay. Okay. So y'all know the first clump that came out. This was at the bottom. I said I'll take this one. This one says no. Okay. So no is a word we all need to use more often and stand on it. Ooh, period. Word right there. We also need to accept and receive it as a right of others. Okay, receive it as a right of others. So you could be somebody, you could be a people pleaser. Okay, you could not like to tell people no. You want to be friendly. Listen, no, and that is a complete sentence. Okay, then we got get help. Okay, life can become overwhelming and sometimes even unmanageable. Now would be a great time to reach out for help before your problems destroy you. Isn't it very much so given? Isn't this matching what I just said? Okay, this talks about therapy. Okay, going to your pastor, a priest, something, some type of help. Okay, then we got loss. Okay, it says sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. Okay, so you could have lost people, places, or things. Okay, and even though it may have been difficult and or it could be still be difficult, but you have to realize that it's a purpose behind everything. Okay, when there's shifts, okay, whether again like I said, people, place, or things, that's because for new people to come around you, for everything that's lost have to be replaced. Okay, it may not be a person and it be the same person, but then it could be a different person. Like it could be you could lose somebody, then somebody could have like a baby or something like that. Trigger warning. But it can also just be like, oh, I lost my old apartment. Am I going to get another one? Look, you could have lost that apartment because it ain't time for you to be in an apartment no more. You steady trying to apply to, applications for an apartment. Whole time you supposed to be applying to get you a mortgage, a house. You know what I'm trying to say? So just take a high resonate. But then it says, be realistic. Okay. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only lead to pain, embarrassment, and loss. Okay? So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, if you're looking for a personal reading, go ahead. You can click on the link below. Okay. You can also go to my profile, go to my link tree, and you can go ahead and book a tarot reading 1-on-1. Actually, I'll record it and send it to you, but you get what I'm saying. Or if you would like to have a life coaching that is actually 1-on-1. Okay. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.